Greetings and welcome into Ankh Plays. Thanks for joining me here in Dwarf Fortress mode, for our continuing playthrough of the capital and fortress of Anvilseal. We're following Rith Spraygalley as she climbs out of the first cavern layer, up the shaft into the kill box. We've decided that Rith is the last dwarf that is out of the kill box, or out of the cavern layer. And as such, 3 battle axes, we'll take care of that right now. As such, we need to make sure that she is clear before we let the Forgotten Beast, Baru, come up through the cavern layers. Come up through the same shaft and meet our hammer dwarves. Now, for those of you who maybe missed the ending of last episode, Baru is a green glass Forgotten Beast with a deadly spittle. Copper battle axe, let's make sure that's right. Yeah, battle axes. Okay, there we go. And so this beast is actually just down there waiting to be let loose right now. And you can see here we've got quite a few siege operators that are also standing by. And once these last 2 dwarves make it out of the kill box and the subsequent deployment zone, which is right here, we're going to go ahead and move our hammer dwarves, which have dwindled in number just slightly. I think some of them decided they were going to go ahead and perhaps get some needs taken care of. We'll have them go rushing in. And we have enough siege operators, I think, to be able to do this. Dabbles is on console. Domus is ready. Illidan is ready. Ashmaker. The mayor is down here. He's ready to shoot some bolts. Stumpy, he's standing at the ready as well. Let's go ahead and lock these guys in, and let's let the fun begin. I love it. Okay, let's drop down. Let's give our friend the green light. He leaps through the door and is on his way up through the caverns here, and we'll follow him. I'm just going to make sure that these doors all become unlocked, because as soon as he goes down, we are going to let the burrow... We're going to turn the burrow off, and we'll be ready to go again. Yeah, here he comes up the stairs. Charging up the stairs, Baru. He's certainly swift. He's a swift Forgotten Beast. We're just going to check. Okay, so we are at 38, and he is at 35. And I'm just going to step through this because this one is really moving. And I just want to make sure that everybody's ready. Don't mess up our wheelbarrow there, Baru, and your rage. We've got him locked in here. This is great. This is the only way into the fortress from the cavern layers, you guys. So this is... I'm really happy that we spent the time to invest, or we invested the time here. Group of citizens is stranded. Who's stranded? Okay, yeah, that group of citizens is, in fact, stranded. Do we have any dwarves that, hammer dwarves that are coming down here to join us? It does not look like it. So this is going to be it. This is going to be the loadout that we've got. We've got Crazy Plank is actually joining us as well. Love it. I hope you're ready, dwarves. Here he comes. Just double checking once again. He's blind. It's tough and quick to heal, but is quick to tire. No relations to groups or kills. We don't know anything about that. We know that it's a little bit about its personality, but who cares? Here comes Baru. Charging in. He went around the wheelbarrow. The first bolts are being loosed. The spit is coming out. I think that's spit. Were you hit by anything? No, I guess it missed. There's about 3 dozen arrows. Heading out. Ettenslayer is the first to dive in, along with Heartthrob. Stodir and Deadeye are quickly joining the fray. Its ability to stand is impaired, and its ability to fly is somewhat lost already. Let's take a look at the combat logs. Unknown frozen creature substance, that must be the glass, misses the Hammerlord, misses the Hammerlord. Strikes the bolt in the rear leg, fracturing it. This thing is going to go down really fast, you guys. Ettenslayer bashes the Forgotten Beast in the lower body with his hammer, but the attack glances away. The dwarves are dogpiling. More spit coming out at Ettenslayer. Let's take a look at that. Force bends the right leg. Ettenslayer bashes Forgotten Beast in the lower body, fracturing it. Flying Iron Bolt clips it in the right wing. The Forgotten Beast misses the Hammerlord. We are getting copper and iron bolts into the wounds. Copper bolt lodged firmly in the wound. Someone hit it in the head. The force bends the neck. The Forgotten Beast falls over. We're just going to get a ton of free shots. Hammerlord bashing upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body, the legs. And another Hammerlord with Vodkaral Kudar Thomas fracturing, twisting the neck. The beast has become enraged. And the Forgotten Beast breathing this unknown substance, which is his spit. He misses the Hammerlord, so good job, Ettenslayer. You dodged away from that. Misses the Hammerlord. More bolts screaming in. The spinning Baru's unknown frozen creature substance misses Ettenslayer. That's what I was looking for, so he missed him with the spit. Right wing, the silver warhammer fracturing it. More iron bolts riddling the beast's body. He moves away. There's a thing of granite there. He's on top of Heartthrob. It's checking its health. Can't stand, can't fly. Head is broken. Head is cut open. Right wing is broken. Right wing is cut open. Left wing. The wings are gone on this thing. Its left rear leg is all jacked up. Its right front leg is broken. Okay, so all of its legs are broken. Yeah, not long for this world. Just absolutely raining bullets down. It says it's healthy. Let's see what the combat log looks like. Forgotten Beast missing the Hammerlord. Missing. Another headshot from one of our siege operators. And it's dead. Baru's green glass. Look at that, guys. All right, who got the kill? Who got the kill? We'll unlock these doors. We'll unlock these doors. Everything's safe again, dwarves. There's going to be a whole bunch of stuff going on here. Let's see who got the kill. The Hammerlord bites the Forgotten Beast in the left rear leg, fracturing it. Oh man, these dwarves are savages, man. Biting a beast made of glass. Lower body sails off in an arc. All right, who did it? Who done did it? I don't think it was Talonist. Lycott with no notable kills, except for some vultures. I thought Heartthrob might have been the one. How about Deadeye? Did you do it? No, two Forgotten Beast kills. Old Seven Heads. No kills. Cattle Pot Post Safe. No. No kill from him. Crazy Plank. Nope. Seabrick. Not from that side. Illidan? No. Ashmaker? No. None for Tosid. How about Kib the Mayor? Nope. Stumpy? I can't think of a better dwarf to have gotten that honor. Attaboy, Stumpy. Oh, dear. It's been a while since we've heard from Stumpy, and he is going to take the honors of Baru. In 66. The end of 66. Congratulations, buddy. Let's see if we can get this. I don't know how we're going to be able to do this. If we can even handle this, but we'll find it. We'll figure out a way. We can, of course, pause the burrow once again. Everything is good. And gosh, that was quite quick. Just double check on our health of our dwarves. I think we just need to check the health tab. And we will relieve our siege engine operators. You don't have to be down here anymore. Lovely. Well, Stumpy got a kill. Good old Stumpy. He's an adequate siege operator, but just happened to land the killing blow. Fantastic. Oh, you guys can be let off duty. Cancel the order. Off you go now. Thank you. We'll get those guys loaded up once again. And as they all stream back down into the cavern layer, Lore has begun his construction. It's great. Why is there a planter fighting? What the heck? Tosid Zonabur. Who's Tosid Zonabur? Let's find out. How did he get involved in this? I don't know what's happening here. Okay. Yeah, not entirely sure what happened there. Okay, somebody did pick up the green glass. Interesting. I feel like we should make something of that. Let's take Kel. And let's get her in to the silvery hammers. Go get your stuff there, Kel. It's all been cleaned up. This is weird. I'm trying to find out where that green glass went. Is it just like good old regular green glass now? Is that what I'm seeing? It's an excellent... might be a question for the ages. I don't know where that stuff went. Let's see. Okay, so we would definitely have to put a little stockpile. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to put a stockpile down. And that stockpile is going to be custom. And it is only going to take... Good Lord. That's just... I can't put glass in it. There's no Forgotten Beast corpses. I want to try and make something for Stumpy for this kill, but if that green glass just turned into... I might not be able to do it. One second, let's take a look at that. Okay, I had to look this up because I was really... I had to pause recording and look this up because I was really intrigued as to what exactly would happen in this particular case. And because the internet and of course, Dwarf Fortress aficionados are somewhat split on this, I don't know exactly what's going to happen here. But it seems like if the corpse has been picked up and it's not treated like green glass, which I've got a whole bunch of it over here, right? There's just tons of glass over here. Then some puzzle boxes. Then it's going to show up in this corpse stockpile, and otherwise it's just incorporated into green glass, I guess. Which is somewhat disappointing. I was hoping to make a... I was really hoping to make a trinket or something that we could give to our friend Stumpy. Dampstone located. Okay, we need to pay attention to that. But before we do that, Lore, the militia captain, has created Tesh Kadodagub, a mica earring, and offers it to the mighty Anvils. Okay, well, let's check these guys here and just make sure. I did check this off camera just to see, but maybe I missed it, so we'll double check. These little icons here were what was used for his green glass in the corpse downstairs, so... I guess not. Let's go ahead and check this out. Oh, and it's right here. So Lore, Dagger Rhymed, he's going to go to archery practice. He's going to run off for that. That's fine. Adept Marksdwarf, you do need to build that up. Hey, let's take a look at what you built for us. Wow, 14K. And for 14K, what do we get here? We get a mica earring. All craft store ship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with round granite cabochons, decorated with alpaca wool, tower cap, and yak leather, and encircled with bands of oval orthoclase cabochons. Cave spider silk, yak leather, square brilliant cut white opals. This object is adorned with hanging rings of granite. On the item is an image of an octagon cut gem in mica. On the item is an image of two backpacks in giant mole leather. That's quite the earring, I gotta say. And another one for our museum. Let's unlock this. And let's assign some new display items. Once it comes up. Go down to earrings. Where do we have it? There it is. There it is. Oh, this isn't even our first mica earring. Vuknud Erith is our first. Okay, we're going to keep an eye on this area. Just lock in, laser focus. Make sure that nobody comes in here to steal an artifact. This is our diplomat. Oh, hello. Who are you? Ah, I missed the notification that this guy was visiting. I believe he's from a different civilization. Don't really like him poking around in our temples and whatnot. But there's not really much we can do about it right now. As long as he's not going in after artifacts here and keeping them locked down for the most part. I think this is our delivery. Zulban, scale urn. Put on display. That's what she is doing. Just make sure you've got Keshkadotgub. Very good, Dwarf. No, doggies, don't go in there. The zinc door has been closed. And off we go. Okay, back down to our little project here. I don't see... Oh. Lower body, green glass. All right. Bashful. He's lost quite a bit of his relatives here. This is Seabrick's family. Uncle Dabbles and Aunt Crazy Plank. It's quite the family. This is their second generation. Tan Basement. Stoder Tan Basement is... Okay, so yeah, here they come. Where are you guys putting this stuff? Gosh. I don't know that we can actually do anything with these. Left his gauntlets there. Okay, well, some of the stuff has been taken in here, and we do have it. How to use it... 7,000 weight. How to use it is a completely different arrangement. And I don't know what the best thing for that is going to be. Perhaps we just leave it there for a while. I don't feel like putting pieces of corpses in Stumpy's bedroom is going to make him particularly excited or happy. So maybe we just leave him down here for the moment. Let's go check on our blacksmith. How many... oh, hey, look at that. Okay, so let's see. Siggs, where are you at with blacksmithing? Because we want him to make high-quality metal statues, and he needs to be an amazing blacksmith for that. He's forging wheelbarrows now, which is great. Okay, so this guy's ecstatic. I'm reminding myself he's just kind of a new guy to the fortress. He's made a... Oh, he made a friend with... He's friends with the queen. Okay, good to know. Siggs is friends with the queen. You're all dolled up. Interestingly enough, let's take a look at your skills. That's what we're really here. He's an adept blacksmith. He does have a ways to go on this. He's a better engraver than he is blacksmith still. But he's forging lead wheelbarrows. Let's do some more lead statues. Because we can. At some point, I'm going to need to go through all of these lead statues and... figure out where we're going to put some of them. Let's make lead statue. Because we do want to make some stuff out of metal. Okay, and before I forget, we do have this damp stone notification. So now that everything is kind of back to business here, let's check that damp stone notification. But first, it looks like this job completed. Or did it? Unused collected silk thread. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's fine. All right, let's find this damp stone. Hey, look at this. Is all pretty much drained out. This might be where our friendly little creatures go. Dropping down one more level. Okay, so there's damp stone above you guys here. Okay, so we're going to actually have to probably... Let's bump this up. Oh, this was level 5. Let's bump this up. And I'll just babysit this. That's okay. So we have much higher priority digging projects that we need to get the dwarves going on. And this is going to be a relatively small amount of water at the end of the day. We should probably also check... We should probably also check our Cavern Layer 2 scout tunnels, which haven't proved fruitful just yet. Someone dropped their pick. Yeah, there's still quite a bit of water, but it's not moving. So it's just kind of sitting there. We've got a lot of gold that we can dig out of here, boys and girls. This is really exciting, actually. We'll dig into these spires here, and we'll just expand this area out. See no reason not to. Shouldn't have damp stone locations here anymore. Got a bunch of miners rushing in to help. We'll just double check. Keep an eye on it. We'll go down and we'll then check. Yeah, I'm glad I was watching. We'll keep an eye on everything else that's going on, but we do need to check those lower tunnels. Keep digging, guys. Shouldn't have too many more damp stones. We'll get to a spot here where it'll be a little rough for a minute, just because there's water on the floor above. Dig it out, dwarves. You can do it. Once they get... Oh man, it's really... Where's the deep part? It's way down over here. That's interesting. Yeah, so getting through here is going to be a little bit of a pain. Not going to lie. They're making progress, though. They're definitely making progress. We've got some Goshenite clusters there, too. The king wants us to build some stuff. Ballista arrows. We're still not done with the battle axes. Is that really true? Yeah, not quite yet. Okay. Just making sure I know what I'm doing here. 2 more ballista arrows is what it looks like. Traction has become an axe lord. Man, she was maimed in like a collapse or something like that. I forget exactly how she got injured. But to see her become an axe lord, that's a pretty cool arc. As she, I think she nearly died, if I remember properly. She was on the brink because I had forgotten to create traction benches, and such that it is, once those were done, the hospital staff got right to work in fixing her up. But it took a hot minute, and now she's come full circle. I mean, let's do some more copper. Guys, honestly, get back here. Get back here. You know what I'm going to do? Okay, we got a cow to deal with, too. Not going to have a cow. I hope I did that right. Well, if water pours in, be ready to run, guys. That's all I can say. Oh yeah, we got a new cow. Don't have a cow, but let's have a cow. Livestock. Cool. And I have to remember to turn damp stone digging off. This is going to be interesting because we'll have to dig into this column here in order to open this water up. It'll actually take a long time for this to actually dry up because this water is just kind of like hanging out down here, no biggie. Alexandrites. Nice. Lots of stuff going in there. Lots of good stuff there. Like it. We're draining Gold Cave. That's what I'm taking to calling it today, at least. Hey, another cow. Jeez. Sickly. Get rid of that one. The guys with the wheelbarrows are coming down. Shem, weight channel. She's a legendary engraver and miner. Pillar of the fortress, really. Helping dig this out. She's being joined here by Lorbem. Bolted Teal, who is also a legendary miner, High Master Stonecutter. He's a great engraver and organizer. He's rusty at all of this stuff. He became a singer somehow. A Draining Gold Cave has been something that's been on our mind for a while. We were actually originally going to do this, laid this plan out so that we could complete the Golden Pyramid. And then as we were digging for the second cavern layer, and that became somewhat of a higher priority, incidentally digging those shafts, we found some more gold that was much easier to access. So, you know, this has actually been one of those things that is nice because it's going to give us the gold, but we don't really have to have the gold anymore. Man, Shem has been down here for a long time, at least since around the corner. She's dug all the way around the corner. Yeah, take a break, girl. Good job. Cog Rimsizzle is taking up the mantle along with... Oh, no, she didn't. She came back. My goodness. Maybe we give Shem a chance at... I see she wants to fight. Maybe we give her a chance at one of these squads here. Welcome. She's become a recruit. I just took her off of mining duty. That was stupid. That's fine. We've got plenty of miners. More than enough miners here. Yeah, they would be digging, like, all of this would be considered damp stone, I think. Yeah, all of it's damp because of up here. At least I'm 90% sure. They'll stop here. We might actually go through and dig more of this cavern out, but I think we'll wait on that until such a time as we've gotten this water taken care of, because there's some nice turquoise clusters. Okay, I take that back. There's turquoise clusters down here. This is more of a principal thing, right? We're gonna drain this entire lake, and then we're just gonna cut into all of the gold, which is great. Early winter of 66, and we've got one more thing to mine out here. Someone please help. The guys with the wheelbarrows are fine. All right, let's go back to the mining thing, and let's turn that off. Because they will mine that out. And let's check the lower parts of the cavern layer. So we'll start to zoom out. Our second and third level shaft originates right here. This is where we dropped it down. And you can see... Still curious about that stupid job. Weave thread into silk. Okay, it did kick off. Sweet. Yeah, silk. Nice. Okay. Sweet. Okay, so we sunk this shaft, and we are looking for the second cavern layer. And you'll notice that we've got this little kind of area that we've kept in parallel with, because there's some valuable stuff here. Minus 20 proved fruitless. Minus 30, also fruitless. Minus 40, we've got a bull. Nothing in minus 40. Even further, nothing in minus 50. Nothing in minus 60. Gosh, guys, where the heck is this thing? Oh. Did we find it? We did. We broke into it, in fact. We found the second cavern layer at minus 70. What's funny about that, though, is I didn't get the notification, or I wasn't paying attention to it, and I clicked it away. Maybe that happened in episode 79. All right, so this is good. We've dug into the cavern layer, second cavern layer. We can do some discovery here, and this is about where I expected to find it, if I'm being honest. I was like, you know, if the first cavern layer is minus 20, the third cavern layer is roughly minus 80, then between 60 and 70 is where we should find this thing. And wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. That's the third cavern layer. The third cavern layer is very, 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 very deep. Wow. Okay, well, I guess we got to keep digging, and, you know, we ought to... I'm noticing some stuff here that we need to clean up. Let's go ahead and cancel these. Whoops, no, erase the order. That's what I mean to do. We are going to build some walls here. We need to make sure that this is secure. Don't like that. We'll use granite blocks. That should be fine. So this is minus 80. Let's just zoom out. That's as far as we can zoom. Okay, so we've actually impacted the third cavern layer from the upper levels, which is slightly embarrassing. I got excited. I'm sorry. $70 is safe. Gosh, that is really deep. Okay, so it's somewhere in here, guys. It's got to be in here. I don't know how we have missed it so far. I tell you what we're going to do, though, is we are going to go to 15. And we are going to make this priority 5. That's why I didn't get the notification, because it wasn't actually a real notification. It wasn't a real cavern layer. We'll look in minus 15. We're going to do the 5s now. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and let's sprawl out just a wee bit here. And then let's go to 25. We're going to find it, guys, or we're going to conclude that it does not, in fact, exist. It's one of those two things. It's either there or it's not. That makes so much sense when I say it like that. Some of you may be wondering, why do you want to find this cavern layer? Well, it's kind of principle now, but also there could be some good stuff in that second cavern layer. And we want some glory and honor from killing forgotten beasts, don't we? Like, that's an important thing. So, You know, there you go. $55. This will keep our miners and our stone cutters and everybody busy. The fort needs this. It needs these resources. Probably, albeit not mined from quite this depth. And we won't actually do anything with this except for just tie into that, I guess, because this is the third layer at this point. Okay. Well, false alarm. We are still on the hunt for the second cavern layer. Gosh. That's annoying. There is snow on the surface. It is early winter, 18th of Moonstone. Coming down to the end of our year, of our 25th year, really, in the fortress. Quite interesting. Quite storied. And since this is the 80th episode, I've been trying to do checking in with our dwarves on 10s, episode 10s. And so that's what we're going to do for the remainder of this episode, just to see who are they and where are they now. And the best place to start with this is actually Stumpy. He's actually turned out to be a pretty happy dwarf right now. He's loading some crossbows, or some bolt throwers. He's a legendary planter and stone cutter. He's an adequate siege operator. He just got a new kill to his name. And he is 98 years old, you guys. It's been a while since, let's check on his health. His ability to grasp is somewhat impaired, and he's got sutures. I don't think these sutures are ever going to come out. Because that's what he had last time he was with us, or we checked in on him. But he's basically relegated to planting, which is what he's doing. But if we go back and look, he's in one of the highest categories. And as such, just, you know, a great thing to celebrate. Let's check in on Dabbles. He's our next guy, our next dwarf. The Duke. He's leading a dodging demonstration right now. He is absolutely ecstatic, which is great. You want your nobility. You want them happy. And he is leading a dodging demonstration. He likes to pray. I don't think he has any labor turned on. He should be off with labor. We did actually let him do some tasks. He's a great siege operator, and he's in Training Squad 1. The bull, while we take care of that, we don't need the bull. Oh, there's two of them. Take him off of labor. Only do assigned tasks. Go do your praying. He's got a lot of deities that he's dedicated to. Still doing great. Love it. Him and his 6 children. Not all of them are here, but some of them are. Ballista arrows and gauntlets is not done. It's a little bit of a distraction here. Why is that not getting done? Do I have only one person assigned? Or we just have too much hauling going on? It's like a labor. Ah. That could be why, is because we only have SIGs assigned to it. Yeah, and only select to do. That's why it's going so slow. I knew it was something that I screwed up with the labor. Okay, so... So Six has a workshop assignment. I really screwed this up. I think we're going to delete this labor. And the reason that I say that is because that will mean that everybody's going to do this. And I don't really care too terribly much about who gets the stuff done. I care more about it getting done. That's really what I care about. All right. Let's move on to Herdslayer. He's also on the Dwarven watch list. Herdslayer is ecstatic. He's organizing an armor use demonstration right now. Kibseal Gems, as we know him. He got his name from killing Delertenshed, Steel Chances, way back in episode 6. This guy's been around for a long time. 112 years old now. He hasn't been doing a lot, but he's in the training squad now, and I think that's helped him a little bit. He doesn't get to fight, but the martial training has at least gone away. That need for that martial training has gone away, which is good. But yeah, he's actually been doing pretty good. Pretty good. He's lots of friends. He knows a lot of people in the fortress. This is one of our older dwarves at 112 years old. I don't know if he's the oldest, but he's definitely up there. So we've covered Duke, we've covered Dabbles, we've covered Herdslayer, we've covered Stumpy. I think we need to cover Kib. Let's see if those blacksmithing jobs are getting done. Yeah. Okay. Good. Let's go take a look at Mayor. He's in the happy column. Still with a lover of Thultig relic portals. They haven't decided to get married yet. He is 106 years old now. And he's in the training squad, which is cool. Let's see if there's any notable changes with him. He's an expert thresher, legendary planter, good stonecrafter. His lover, Thultig, is also a planter. Lots of kindred spirits. Obak, Lycott, one of our deceased hammer lords, Deduk, and lots of passing acquaintances, including one of the kids. That's cool. He's making friends. And he is in a former Sacred Hollow and High Crystal. He used to be a militia captain. He might actually be the militia captain for the training squad here. Yeah, he is. Okay. Cool. So he's the leader of the squad. Yeah, Oily Doctrine. This guy's a great boon to the fortress. He's done a lot of jobs here. Very glad that he's still around. Good for you, Kib. Continuing on with our check-in, we're going to go to Anvilseal next. Anvilseal is currently asleep, so he's sleeping in the barracks. Okay, he does have decent quarters. He's 111. And we did turn the labor back on for him. He's in a good mood. Sleeping without a proper room. I still don't have my dwarves set up properly. Kib wants us to build some stuff. Bolts. And we're still following our... Oops, that's not the right guy. Let's go back to Anvilseal. There he is. He does have a room, so I'm not quite sure. I still haven't figured that out, you guys. There's so much that I have to learn about this game still. And, where are you? There he is. Legendary in 3 different crafts, along with shield user, discipline, fighter, observer. Wants to cause trouble, make merry, and martial training. Well, I don't know why you don't have... Like, I guess there's no reason for you to train martially. Which is funny to me, but, you know, such that it is. He seems like he's doing well. He's doing very well. Our next dwarf on the watch list is one who is near and dear, is Junior. Junior is one of our newest. He's 15 years old. He's working hard hauling granite without a wheelbarrow. Work smarter, not harder, Junior. That's good, though. He's hauling it. This is definitely needed for the fortress. Somehow he's managed to get Observer, Fighter, Striker, and Dodger, which is cool. If you recall, his father, Id Kulikud, the Weaver, was one of the dwarves who saved us from the Great Lava Travesty. And so we've been kind of just following him. He's one of the first children to be born in the fortress. And lots of good thoughts there from the little guy. He's got a bunch of passing acquaintances. Power, harmony, decorum. He might be good for the military, I'm not gonna lie. That could be in your future there, Junior. Let's move on. Cyclops Bane is our next. He's making mica blocks right now. He's in the Silvery Hammers, and he is coming in at 99 years old now. Almost cracked the century mark. He seems like he's doing very well. Maybe a little bit too much work to do at this point. Satisfied with work, though. And definitely a dwarf who I like seeing doing well. Has he had any recent kills? No, not really. I guess he did kill Ngog. Yeah, these guys are sleeping up here. I don't like that. I don't understand why. I need to do some more reading about that. Yeah, embarrassed. She's embarrassed about sleeping in a proper room. You do have a room. So I don't know why. I guess I was trying to get them to do this here. Don't sleep here. Train. Squad level equipment such as ammunition. Yeah, okay. Fine with me. Let's see if that fixes the problem. Because they were falling asleep on the floor is what was happening there. And definitely didn't want that to continue to happen. They were just going to bed wherever. Just dropping. Cyclops Bane is doing well, though. Which is great. Let's look in on Talonist as our next contestant. Bemble. He was a manager, yeah, I think he was manager for a little while as well, and just doing the double duty wasn't working out for the Fortress. Again, 106 years old, and seems to be doing pretty well. He wants to admire art, but he's been busy doing a lot of work for the Fortress. At some point, we're going to let our military dwarves just kind of do whatever they want. I'm hoping we get a little bit higher population before that happens. Now, Talonist has killed Arani the Ashen and a couple of camels as well, but originally he got his nickname from... I forget how he was injured. It was several episodes ago. But yes, he's making some copper ballista arrowheads right now. Okay, let's move on. Also, to Deadeye. Almost got a kill earlier. Had a chance at Baru. Deadeye is doing fantastic. Look at you. She's also in the Silvery Hammers. 100 years old now. She did get a little bit of a break from labor, and now she's back to work. She does want to socialize and learn things, which maybe we'll do at some point for her. Lots of passing acquaintances. The dwarves don't have a lot of time to work, or a lot of time to socialize, you guys. We might want to change that. It might be time for another festival. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see another festival happen. Did I forget to do the gauntlets? I think I did. Don't want to lose... We don't want our king to lose faith in us here. Sorry, buddy. We're working on it. But yeah, Deadeye, if you have a task, do it properly. Just cracked the century mark this year. Congratulations. Let's move on. We've got just a few more to do here. We're going to look at Illidan next. She's busy offloading a bolt thrower right now. Only 65 years old. Euphoric, due to inebriation, she's a High Master Siege operator. This gal has got it going, you guys. A bunch of vulture kills. And, of course, Athrig, the Forgotten Beast, that she struck very adeptly. Just knocking it down. Again, lots of passing acquaintances, not any deep friends just yet. Lots of good thoughts. Seems like she's doing great. Running back and forth, loading bolt throwers right now. Let's check in on next on the King's Son. One of the King's Sons. We know him, or you know him as Legend Carver, and he's actually joined the Axe Lords. Let's make them not sleep here. That negative thought. And Legend Carver's doing well as well. He is now 57 years old. Hasn't done much in terms... we haven't needed him, thank goodness. We haven't needed him to carve any stone statues for the Hall of Death, which is great. I think his dad is the king. He has 2 lovers. Oh, what is this? I don't think the last time that I saw him, I don't remember him having... Or maybe he did, because... Kindred spirit here, they might become lovers. First princess is his half-sister. Okay, yeah. And his mother is the queen consort. Okay, so his youngest son was struck down here in Anvilseal. But he has 3 sons. None of his lovers are here, though. Okay, I've got his story mixed up with somebody else. But he is the queen's, one of the queen's sons. And how old are you now? 57? Yeah, 57 years old. Let's check in on the king, shall we? We may as well take these. If I see people sleeping on the floor, you guys are going back to sleep in your barracks. Just letting you know right now. Another Axe Lord. It's almost over, guys. You almost don't have to train 2 on 1 off anymore. Let's check in on the king. We're taking care of him. He's praying to Udar right now. He's ecstatic. "15 children. Target Lantern is his spouse right now. He's praying to Udar in the basic temple. He does want martial training. And do we put him in one of the squads? If you were the king, you obviously would want to have martial training, but man, who's going to fight the king? And we've got a Forgotten Beast. Right at the end, or not at the end. We're close to the end of this episode. Love it. Another Forgotten Beast. This is Kulur Urbedusmen. Urbedusmen. Urbedusmen? Oh gosh. Githurzo has come. That's quite the mouthful. Enormous shell. It's a huge bunting. It has an enormous shell, gaunt appearance, sapphire feathers, long and sparse, and deadly dust. Yikes. Deadly dust is like the worst one, I think. All right, let's pause this. We'll finish this up and then we'll locate our Forgotten Beast friend here. But the king is doing well. He's a legendary engraver, so he does get to do some work around the fortress. We've turned his labor off right now, and I think that's fine. He wants to eat a good meal and help somebody. He's doing fine. He's doing fine. Checking in on his age. That was the other thing I wanted to check on. 129. He might actually be the oldest dwarf in the fortress. And then, of course, 5 episodes ago, we had a new arrival to the fortress, the first arrival in Anvilseal for the Dwarven family, and she is the first princess with an unpronounceable last name. So we just call her First Princess. She's 2 years old now. And she's ecstatic as well. Which I would hope so. I mean, gosh. Legend Carver's her older half-brother. Now she's gotten to know quite a few people, including a couple of the other kids, which is great. And what is she doing right now? Well, nothing at the moment. She might be wandering about. But yeah, she seems like she's doing fine. Shortage of patience, more kinesthetic sense. Cracks her knuckles when she's nervous. Alright, guys. That is the Dwarven watch list, such that it is. These guys are interesting. Let's go and let's see where our friend, the Forgotten Beast, is. He's in on the first cavern layer. Kind of in an odd place. So what we're going to do is, of course, we're going to pop out the burrow. I don't think... Wow, look at that. It's really drying out up there. We're just going to watch this thing, and we are going to try and capture it. We'll need to capture it. If it comes through here, we'll capture it in this airlock. Presumably, that is going to be where it comes from. Any kills? No. 300 years old. Yeah, where are you going? It's crawling around on the walls. More bolts required. I won't say no to that. Definitely won't say no to that. Oh. You're coming in a different way. Coming in through Gold Lake, perhaps? This thing fly? I think it fly. Oh, it does have feathers, so perhaps it does fly. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I see where it's coming in. That was a little bit of a stretch, though. Like, I was worried because I was thinking it might go down... There's an open tunnel down here. And this just goes... Where does that tunnel come out at? It's... Is there actually stairs down here? Oh, no, we walled them off. Okay. Well, thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. All right, so I feel much better. We're probably going to capture this bad boy right here. No? Come on. Oh, you came through the door. That was your first mistake. Gotcha. This has got, what did it say? What did I say it had? Deadly Dust. Yeah. This is going to be one for the bolt throwers. Not getting anywhere near this thing with my shooters. So let's go back up to our friends who are loading the bolt throwers. Okay, this is good. We're going to take our... we're going to wait, actually. Let's wait, because now we've got a whole bunch of dwarves that are downstairs. Whole bunch of dwarves that are downstairs, and they are going to need a chance to climb back out now that the burrow has been turned on. Why are you just standing there? He's hauling silver nuggets. Okay. But we did capture Kulur. We're just going to call him Kulur. He's pacing back and forth. Obviously is not interested in being captured. I have to wait for some of these dwarves to crawl out of the shaft here that they're working in. We'll lock some of these doors up in preparation for Kulur's ascent. More dwarves crawling out from the lower end of the shafts. This thing goes way, 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 way down. I don't see any more. There's lots of hauling jobs that need to be done, though. So what we probably can do is a fast way to check this, because this is... we just forbid these. And see if we stranded anybody. Yes. Okay, so she's down on -20. All right, go back up here. So we have one dwarf that is downstairs. Now this is kind of unfortunate here. With this cave spider perishing right here in the doorway, that means that that door is effectively unblocked. And so once Kulur gets let out here and begins its journey into the fortress, we're not going to have a lot of control over it. So to that end, let's bring our military squad down. And during this, episode 80 brings us another birth, another beginning here. Obak Tosidlor. Let's go check that out. Hey, little tyke. Armor tool. This is her second child, and Zon is the new tyke. He's the new bruiser here. Zon Attic Claw. And Doc Sinsot. Single-minded, disdains loyalty, disdains introspection. Intemperate, quick to love, and cheerful. Baga, he says. He is going to... his older sister, Erdem, and Didi Rakust. I keep saying he. It's a she. Iffy memory. Good intellect, iffy willpower. Welcome to the fortress, Zon. Glad you are here. Okay, back to the kill box. We probably can get our siege operators out as well. So let's go out this way and go to our siege engines. Let's get all those ops going. Lovely. Okay. Those are assigned. They're ready to fire. We can cancel that out as well. Okay, here comes our last dwarf. Let's lock that up. Yeah, I think she's the last one out, so we'll just watch her ascend. She's hauling gold nuggets to smelt. Okay, that's good. This will be a little bit of a trek here. Hopefully she can make it up to the very top. Only a few more levels to go. Yeah, and I think we're going to try and bring this Forgotten Beast down at the close of this episode. That makes sense to me, at least. And once she's actually climbed, once she's climbed out of the shaft, then we will definitely go ahead and go forward and let this thing turn him loose. We'll turn him loose and see what Kalur does. Hopefully he decides not to explore the rest of the cavern. Although that wouldn't surprise me. Sometimes they don't do what they're supposed to do. Just back up on the surface or into the kill box. You can do it. Come on now. Don't have quite as many dwarves as we usually do manning our bolt throwers. Looks like a few more are arriving though, which is great. Happy to see the help. Okay, so that is the last of them. Which means we can let our friend Kalur out. Decides to make a beeline. Pause it here. We'll make these passable as again. Okay, and before you begin ascending, let's unlock the rest of these. Just so that I don't forget. Which would be a very fateful thing to do. Our kill box is on level 38. We're just going to follow him. As he climbs. Excellent. And he's going to charge in. I think what I'm going to do in this case is we're just going to let this battle play out. As soon as he gets in to this area, I'm just going to lock him in. And then give everybody the kill command. And the bolt throwers are just going to let loose here as soon as he bursts through that door, which is totally fine. Here they come. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. You picked the wrong fortress. We don't mess around with Forgotten Beasts. I don't even know if my Mark Swords are actually going to get a shot off here. Nope, they didn't even get a shot off. Okay, well, that's the end of Kalur, the Forgotten Beast. Unsurprisingly, nobody got doused with deadly dust, which is what we wanted. And we can get back to work immediately. There should be a butcher shop that opens up as well, although... Mangled shell. Oh, we might not be able to butcher this one. Oh, butcher an animal did kick off. All right, let's find out who killed Kalur. Oh, you know what we need to do? Let's relieve them. And I don't even think we need to... No, this is just sparring notifications. Yeah, we just shot him to death, unfortunately. All right, let's see who was the lucky winner of... Ah! It's Ashmaker. Like the second dwarf we looked at, Kalur Doomshadow, the sinful wraith, has been killed. She has really gotten quite a few. Let's 1, 2, 3 notches, notable notches, and then 6 other. This gal is a deadly shot. She is professional. She will make you weep. Don't be on the other side of that bull thrower when she gets in there. And she's got her little dog with her. No, the dog's not there. Where's the dog? It's probably in the Temple of Death. That's where all the dogs want to go. And not because the dogs want to die, but that's just where they end up going. Oh, clean up your shoes. Here we go. Yeah, so things are looking really good there. Butcher and animal kicked off. He's cleaning. This has been marked. We're going to have some Forgotten Beast meat off of this. Just turned into a bloody trail all the way through. Good lord. And the rush back to the wheelbarrows is palpable. But we almost didn't get a chance to fully reload them. I think a few of them were not fully loaded. Logum, Bolt Honored, is butchering the Forgotten Beast. All of that stuff became marked for a job. That's awesome. Fantastic, guys. Well, I think we'll leave it here for episode 80. We checked in on all of our dwarves. We almost found a second cavern layer, but it was the third cavern layer again. And we killed 2 Forgotten Beasts. Congratulations to Stumpy and Ashmaker for those kills. Thanks for joining me here in Anvilseal Dwarf Fortress for an exciting playthrough as we continue this storied fortress. It's been 80 times now, guys. 80 times, and we're still going strong. I honestly did not think that this series would last that long. I thought I would flood the thing with lava or destroy things, or people would rebel or revolt, or, you know, some horrible thing would happen like a siege or a Forgotten Beast that we couldn't handle. But we've seemed to have generated critical mass, and we're rolling along 25 years strong. So glad to have you along. Thank you once again. As you go on about your day, don't forget to hit someone with a little bit of kindness. Kindness, kindness, kindness. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.